Feel free to let me know. I am live.
Thing the cold has to offer.
I kind of feel like doing a general collective reading just a little bit as I wait for some people to hop on. So let's see. Oh, the Ace of Cups just wanted to flip out, and so did the King of Pentacles energy. Hello, welcome in. I'm doing a quick little general read for everybody, for anybody who just stops by. Hey, what's up? But there could be some kind of love confession or some kind of love offer coming the way of the general collective. Or potentially to a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You said stone as well. As well, it's okay. Seven of Swords energy coming forth. Wow. Okay, so there could be somebody who ends up, I don't know, I feel like this is not the person who's getting read. This is somebody else, especially if you're caught up in like a third party situation or somebody who's sensing kind of like some discomfort or some disconnection from their person. And they're sensing like, is it you? Is it them? Like, and they're becoming very impatient. And that's what's coming up as well. Now, getting another card, you're getting the Nine of Swords, but it's coming up in the reversal, which is interesting because it's almost like you're going to be getting out of some kind of like depression that you were in, or maybe some kind of sadness that you were in. Okay, for the general collective. Now, with the Star card coming out as well, some of you guys will be getting some new tattoos or even matching tattoos with your person. This could be a wish granted that you're wanting coming forth as well. After a long period of stagnancy and like not really a lot of growth. There's also some divine assistance coming your way as well. That's what I'm hearing. But with the Knight of Cups energy coming forth, I do feel like this is like a love offer being made to you. And the Nine of Cups energy is something that you really deeply wish for is about to take place in your life, okay? But let's get into some oracle cards to see what's going on with the general collective. Remember, it's just really, really resonate and come in with the video. It's almost like you guys are feeling like something's about it really important is about to take place as well. You're probably feeling like maybe some things are a bit quiet in your life and you're sensing like a need for change. And there's something that you've been really questioning that you already know the answer to. Beauty is all around you is also coming forth as well. And I feel like this is also a beauty enhancement. So if some of you guys are like working on your beauty, your skincare, or anything, that's also going to be enhanced, or even like your weight loss journey, if anything that you guys are working on. Meditate on the answers also coming forth. A lot of psychic hyper-focused energy coming in. So it's almost like you had a precognitive notion about some action that's about to be taken. And it's about listening to your intuition with all your heart, especially with the universe speaking. Listen with all your heart coming forth. But that's what I'm getting for the general collective. Just a quick little tidbit. I'm on here for paid live streams. If anybody would like a reading with me, feel free to let me know. Hello, Jaden. I just received your payment for a single question. Let me pull up your order because I don't know if you wrote your question in there or not. Just pulling your order up. All right, finally it loads. Here we go. All right, what do you need to know now? Anything that comes out. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. So are you wanting just, I know you said anything that comes out, but some people were getting kind of upset. That's like when they were like anything that comes out and then it came out and they're like, oh, I kind of wanted it to be about money and career. Do you want a certain topic? Jaden, you there? Love is fine. Okay, so let's do love. So let's see, what do you need to know in regards to love? Let's shuffle through. Let's begin your read. What do you need to know? You start at like 10 minutes exactly. What do you need to know about love right now? The bottom, you're receiving the 10 of Pentacles, which means that you're about to receive a high-level commitment as well, come towards you, a relationship, okay? a true connection where you can really build with somebody instead of just like these in and out inconsistent kind of energy. So let's see. With a Two of Cups energy, you're about to encounter a soulmate, and that's something that you may not be 100% like secure with, but it's actually a very beautiful read, especially with you getting that Ten of Pentacles first and now you're getting the Two of Cups, you know? But let's get into it just a bit more. Two of Swords energy coming up in the upright. You could have two different love offers coming your way, one from the past and one from the future. Okay, or one from the, present moment, I guess. Say. Well, really future, but. And I do feel like you're going to be caught up in your head. I knew something was going to happen. Yeah, and I do feel like this is going to be pretty soon, too. It could be in a matter of a couple weeks, but it's going to be a little bit complicated because you're going to get involved in like a bit of a third-party situation with the Three of Swords. This person could also kind of be involved with somebody else, too. In the meantime, your ex is coming back. All right, pulling one from the bottom, you have Five of Pentacles in the upright. Interesting. So it's almost like you end up possibly leaving somebody out in the cold, or somebody ends up ghosting you for another person, and then all of a sudden comes back around and wanting to like extend an olive branch to you with this Ace of Wands energy coming forth in the upright. It's going to be a bit of a whirlwind in the next couple of months, I would say, or really the next couple of weeks in regards to love, because it's going to be hitting you unexpectedly. And I do feel like there's something that you usually don't pay attention to that you're going to begin to pay attention to. I don't know why I'm getting that. Queen of Swords energy coming forth in the upright position. You're also getting the Two of Pentacles. Again, another notation. It's going to be up to you to make that solid decision and that solid choice. You said olive branch. He has that on his arm as a tattoo. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And yeah, it's a little weird, right? But with the Two of Pentacles energy coming forth, okay, in the upright position, I do feel strongly here that you're going to have to make a choice between two different people, okay? You said pretty as fuck. Yeah, the Six of Wands energy coming forth, and a lot of attention coming in from these people, both of these people, and you're going to have to take a chance. And an intuitive chance where you're like, you know what, I actually want to be with this person, I want to be with that person, but it's going to be really hard for you, so you may end up dating both of them for a little while with the Three of Cups energy coming forth. But there's going to be one person who's going to end up standing out more than the rest, and I do feel like this person's very tall. Okay? And really wants to command a room. This person can have a leadership position. Now, you're also receiving the Ten of Pentacles alongside the Four of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're going to end up in a really serious commitment, but with somebody, and you're not going to really necessarily tell everybody that you're in this commitment. It's almost like you're going to keep it to yourself. Now, with the Six of Swords energy coming forth, the both of you guys may end up moving in together as well with the Six of Swords energy coming in. And maybe this is not something that is going to take you guys a long time to do. It could be just like almost like 2 months. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. So just be cautious when you're doing these decisions. You want to make sure that you really know this person, before you just like move in with them. It's different when you're roommates or friends or stuff like that. But like if you're dating that person and you guys are moving in, living together and stuff like that, you just want to make sure that you really know that person, and you've spent like more than just a day or a night with that person, that you've spent, like more than just one weekend, or just over the years know somebody. And with the Hangman energy coming forth in the reversal, okay, because then your home, you want it to be your kind of like energy of like peace, and balance. So you want to be able to have like, I don't know, I'm getting a lot into home life, so I feel like your home life is going to be restored soon as well, and there's going to be a lot more restoration. I'm trying to move closer but not in. Yeah, but I feel like you could possibly, that's something that's going to be really, I feel like this is you, the Hangman. I normally don't feel like it's the female. But the King of Pentacles energy came out in association. And I feel like this person's really going to want to be committed to you. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They could be coming in and like things are going to be a lot more stronger, solidified during May. Yeah, within a 3-month time frame. And I feel like this person's really going to want to follow through on some of the things that they said that they would do. I also feel like somebody from your past is also wanting to make things better as well with you. But let's get into some channeled love notations for you. Oh. Sorry about that. And he said, love that? Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you love that. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see with the oracle cards first, and then we'll get into some channeled love meditations. See what's coming your way in regards to love, what you need to know. Forgive yourself is coming out, but it's in reversal. It's almost like you think that a lot of these things are your fault, when necessarily, like, they are not. Like, primarily your fault for a lot of these things that happen. And it's time for you to kind of just be intuitive and go with the flow and just saying, you know what, that person, that moment is no longer a part of my life. Yeah, it happened, but that's no longer attached to my life. I have to make a mental, emotional, and physical choice to move on, even if it takes my, spiritual and emotional self and mental self a little while to break free from that. I know in the physical, at least I'm taking that action and manifesting to break that free, break that connection. Now, just like the moon, I will go through phases, is also something coming forth. Okay. I also feel like you're going to go through an energy shift. Something that you have grown, like the things that you've grown attached to, you're no longer going to be really attached to anymore, even the people. Okay. You're going to feel like energetic shifts. Okay. So like where you're going to want to try something new or do something different, and you're going to get this revamped up energy of I am ambitious and motivated, probably near Aries time. Okay, Aries time, it tends to help revitalize a lot of like people who like their energy has been dormant for some time, or really in their headspace or in their seventh chakra just really clouded. It really helps you exude that energy and feel motivated. Okay, but I don't know, I'm getting that energy. You said yes, very true. Good, yes. You deserve love and compassion is also something coming forth. I feel like the people in your life who have had a hard time of looking in the mirror and taking accountability for some of the things they said. I don't know why I'm getting some of the things they said, particularly. Maybe there's some things that they did, but it's almost like the things that they said necessarily like really hurt, and they replay it sometimes, especially when they're in sweet moments with you, and they can't believe they actually said that to you, like things like that. Okay. And for some reason, it's giving me that scene from My Happy Marriage in Netflix when he ends up yelling at Ukiah, and Ukiah ends up breaking down. And he didn't know that her health was like faltering and stuff like that. And she was like doing all this. It's an animation, but it's actually really good. It's not on Netflix. I saw season 1. I like it. Anyway, I don't like the live action one. I like the animated one. But there's a scene in there, and he has this like instant reflections, like, what have I done? Like, have I really like lost her? Like, did I stress her out to that point? Like, it's almost like he has this reflection moment of like, damn, was I really that hard? And he like on her, you know? So I feel like people around you are realizing that you deserve more. And now that you've done a lot of personal energetic healing, your heart is now open to a lot more love. Your heart is now open to a lot more change within your life. Do you have TikTok? I saw the Gloria's song. I related to all of that. I used to. Yeah, I used to. I have it deactivated right now. I'm not really on TikTok right now. But I have it deactivated for right now. But I'll be back eventually. I mean, maybe. I don't know. You know, real change starts from inside of you. I just haven't been really craving to be on it, and I haven't been on it in like days, which is like a big deal for me. I've only been just chilling on YouTube, connecting with everybody, like my clients and also subs, subscribers. So I've only been, really doing that, and also hanging out with like, my personal like group of like friends and roommates. So like, that's what I'm doing. So I haven't really been on TikTok lately, but yeah, the Glorious song, I love that one. Yeah. I don't have to fit in is also something coming forth. You're also going to feel more in your skin than ever, more authentically yourself than ever. It's almost like you're going to not only like not take things personal that certain people say, because maybe you had an issue with that. I've had an issue with that too. Is like some people will say certain things and I'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I mean? To work through it and be like, okay, not everybody's going to have the exact same opinion as me. Maybe it's good to like listen to other people's opinions of things, even if it makes me feel like just a little bit uncomfortable and maybe breaks through a certain thought or a barrier that I created. That's my Taurus moon in me, that I get like that. We're like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to, you know what I mean? But I become so resistant to that. But my Aquarius sun gets me like, you know what? Just take a chance. Might as well think about it. You know what I mean? So that's something that you have to kind of like tap into, is like getting more like accustomed to versatile conversations about things. Like even things you're like, damn, I don't know about all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But there's something that you're meant to learn from that person or that conversation. So even if you don't necessarily agree with that, or if it's not necessarily a belief system or something like that, there's something that you're able to like learn from it and understand more of something with. Okay, maybe that you had a question about or something of that nature. And I'm not talking, religious purposes. I'm talking about like, you're out and about, like doing like regular things, day to day things, and you end up having a conversation with somebody at like a coffee shop, and it maybe goes a little bit weird where you're like, oh, that's very interesting, I would have never guessed that would is even a situation. It's like you're meant to make these intricate kind of connections with people, and you're also meant to be that out of the box thinker that they come in contact with as well, because you have a way of like enlightening people. And I feel like this just like falls right into your love life, to like where you end up attracting these people that you're meant to like awaken, and they're meant to awaken you to certain things as well. It's like this mirrored energy. So you want to pay attention to that. Okay. But mainly you're meant to like learn a lot of these things with the people that you date. Okay. But let's get into some love letters. Let's see. You're getting dream empath. Dream empaths have high sensitivity to dream, both theirs and others, and and can find meaning in dreams. I don't know why I feel like you're gonna have a really intense dream. Okay, it's not astral projection. I feel like you're just gonna have like a really intense dream. It's like where you're gonna feel like, damn, I feel like that's gonna happen soon. Like there's only like some kind of extra notation that you receive when you wake up, and it's gonna be like an immediate download, like a hint. You said yes? Yeah, I was feeling that. Dear Stu, I couldn't help but to dial your number so that I may hear your voice. The simplest rise in tonality when saying hello drives me wild. I called from an unknown number. I just knew you wouldn't answer. I shuffled these cards. You saw me. I shuffled these cards. And this came out for somebody else's like previous read. I was like, whoa, this must be like somebody who is, but I'm getting a different feel from this. I feel like this is somebody who wants to reach you and get in contact with you, but doesn't necessarily want to like put all of their vulnerability out there, even if they call you from their own number as well. Okay. I called from an unknown number. I just knew you wouldn't answer if you knew it was me. I feel like that you don't want me anymore. I don't know what to say when you pick up, so I say nothing at all. So it's almost like he doesn't. I did get an unknown number. Oh, so that's probably where that unknown number energy is coming in from. One day I will call from my own number, or maybe even text you so that I can have direct communication with you for long periods at a time. I miss you, love, yours. So it's almost like somebody wants to put in a little bit of extra effort. Okay, now you're also getting an ex-lover that's sending you negative intentions as well, so be cautious about this. Okay, and you're getting astral projection as well. So astral translates to connected with or resembling the stars. It is considered the vehicle to the soul. The astral spirit, also known as the astral body, has to do with the astral plane. The astral spirit is made up of what is almost identical to the stars. Astral projection, also known as astral travel, soul journey, soul wandering, spiritual journey, spiritual travel, is a term used to describe an intentional out-of-body experience, OBE, that assumes the existence of a subtle body, known as the astral body or body of light, through which can function separately from the physical body and travel throughout the astral plane. So it's talking about your soul traveling. Okay, and finding out things that you kind of want to find out and bring back to you to like remember and give you some kind of subliminal notations or something that's going on as well. All right. So really pay attention to things like that, because one of those things could end up like happening, and that's like a theme like for today, like for personal readings, like things that people have been dreaming about, it's going to be happening like pretty soon. Okay, so let's ask how soon this is going to be happening for you. Just as the ending moment to it. Let's see. So how soon is this moment going to be happening that when she dreams about? How soon is it going to be happening for her? Let me double check placement. So it's like you get bits and pieces of the information, but not the whole thing. And it really throws your intuition off at times. So sometimes that's why you seek outside reassurances like that, because your emotions get clouded. But so you're saying just follow your intuition. I also feel like it could be near Aries season when this ends up taking place, but that's Aquarius and Aries, and I believe that Aquarius season just ended and we're in Pisces season, but let me double check. I think we're in Pisces season already. I think it was yesterday. Pisces season start date
February 18th. According to them, Pisces season stretches from February 18th to March 20th. See relationships as mirrors for growth.
Okay, so anyway, so Pisces season stretches from February 18th to March 20th. See relationships as mirrors for growth as well. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so with it being the 20th, I feel like it's more so leaning towards Aries season. This is April. And that would explain the Three of Cups. But I also feel like you're also going to get a little bit of a weird encounter with somebody else. Again, I feel like this is going to be a third-party situation. And one person is going to be more dominant than the other, more present than the other as well. And it could be Aries season. The Emperor card being there as well. But that's what I'm receiving for you, love. You'll receive your mini-channeled message after the live stream's complete. You're welcome. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, Sears. Thank you. I'll be live again later, guys. Even if I cut this live short, I'll be live again later around 7 o'clock tonight. But I'm just hanging out, just waiting. See if we get any more paid reads. Listening and looking at some water there. Sorry. You guys are seeing my bunch of soap bottles that I just got on sale. Got 4. I was like, they're on sale. Anyway, so he got me the wrong one, but it's okay. He got, hey, what's up, baby? I just got your purchase confirmation. Feel free to post your question whenever you're ready. Oh, that's such a cute emoji. That's cute. I like that one. How do you have that one? Is it on YouTube? It's showing up as a cartoon heart with blue hands. It's so cute. We can get started with your reading whenever you'd like to. No rush. Yes, so while wondering what is E thinking of my posts, what's so weird is before you wrote that, I was thinking social media, social media, social media. And I was like, what the fuck? All right, so let's see here. Maybe it's because somebody brought up TikTok, but then I was like, not, because I wasn't really thinking about TikTok anymore after that. But let's see. His B-Day is tomorrow. Oh, wow, okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. But let's see here, okay? Are you going to message him happy birthday? Are you debating? But let's see what is he thinking about your post currently. Hold on. It's getting a little bit jumbled. It's almost like his emotions are a little bit everywhere. Hold on, let's center. Okay. Star card energy coming forth. My IG is monetized now. It's kind of blowing up a bit. Ooh, remember when I told you? I told you that your video was going to blow up. That card came out for me. You probably rolled your eyes. You're like, yeah, whatever. Boom, shaka, laka, boom, boom. Anyway, I'm happy for you. I'm smiling. I'm cheesing. I am. Anyway, so let's get into this read. So with the Star card energy coming forth, I do feel like there is almost like this feeling of wanting a wish, okay, to really come true with you, to both you guys to reconnect. He also feels like you're posting things like a dream. He also feels like maybe you are going to be, he's noticing that your social media posts are kind of blowing up a little bit. I want you to know that as well. You guys know I don't have IG or anything anymore. I'm not even on TikTok that much anymore. I'm just on YouTube, honestly. And I just, read tarot and chill. I'm not trying to be as open as I was before. But I'm going to be more open. Like, I'll do like little, like fun little posts on YouTube for us to interact and go live stream and do those fun things. Like when I was in South Beach and we all went live stream, we all hung out. That was fun. But anyway, so let's get into your read. 8 of Pentacles. He's thinking, I want you to know that he's thinking that you're making bank right now. He feels like you got a sponsorship or something going on and you're pretty close to obtaining one. I want you to know that, like a really good one. And it's going to be something that you've been attracting to yourself for some time, but I know that's not what this read is about, but it's something, well, it kind of is. It's in alignment with your posts and it's in alignment with your social media. And that's why I was like social media in my mind. And then you had written that question. I was like, oh, okay, I understand now. But with this energy in the 8 of Pentacles, this is him wanting to communicate with you. This is him also wanting to message you and also wanting to post underneath your like IG. But I don't know why I'm sensing that there could be like some people who have been messaging you underneath there, or some people who have been commenting underneath there. It could be like multiple people. I don't know why that's like a lot of people. He feels like, is she gonna even notice that I commented on there? Like, he doesn't really think you think of him in the way that you do. Like, you will always like view him as somebody that is beautiful at heart, really, even though he may have made mistakes like that, you're always going to think and love him in that way. But for him to always like put himself kind of like lesser than in that moment, it just says something to how he's been treated in the past, but also how he's kind of reacting now to it in the future. But let's see a little bit more. King of Wands, he's also noticing that you look absolutely gorgeous. It's like he can't keep his eyes off of you. I'm hearing that song, I can't keep my eyes off of you. What is that song? By Closer? The Blower's Daughter. Not By Closer. It's from that movie, Closer. Okay, he feels like he really messed up. And he feels like he cheated basically on the wrong one, or even like messed around on the wrong one as well. He feels like if he would have just stayed committed to you, he could have, had a... And this is a little bit selfish. This way he could have thought like, oh, I could have had a piece of that pie, or I could have had a piece of this. And it's like, no, you were meant to blow up without a relationship first. You were meant to blow up without like a connection first, so that you can see. And I don't know why I'm getting like in my mind's eye, this is going to sound, maybe it's a little bit too far-fetched of an example, but I don't feel like really. Now, Selena Gomez, I don't know if you guys remember when she started like crying after like her performance, I guess, of Come and Get It in the back. And she was like, look, I'm sick of like being compared and people only thinking like I'm Justin Bieber's boyfriend. Like, I can make it on my own. Like, I can do it on my own. And she like starts crying about it because like it's the whole world like commenting about stuff, okay, about her life and like about her relationship. And like that was a hard teenage relationship right there a little bit, think about it. But with luxury, I mean, I had boo-hoo, but at the same time, with Selena Gomez having that kind of mental breakdown about that, I feel like you kind of avoided that, because you're always going to have that strong foundation. Like, even if you say or go, like, I'm going to have my social media platform, like what I built, I'm going to have that. But he's not seeing that. He's kind of like seeing like, should I comment? Should I not? He's having a little bit of doubts about it, but he wants to make his feelings for you pretty clear soon and fast, especially with his energy coming up as a wand energy. He also feels like you stopped investing in the connection. He wonders why. And it's crazy. He's wondering why, but like he hasn't like really had that self-review or self-reflection kind of moment to where he realized, damn, okay, I did say some fucked up shit. I did act a fool. I was playing some games. But he also feels like it was so much work to make his wish come true, to be with you. He feels like I would have to like change this, change that. He's doing so many spontaneous decisions right now because he's seeking security and grounding, especially like him. He literally just left the military, you know what I mean? And 2 seconds out, he goes right back in and joins the reserves. Like, he didn't give himself a true chance to really like build the way that he wanted to build. And when he did and didn't succeed the way that he wanted to, he just faltered back into what was comfortable to him. Even if it was just temporary for like just a couple of months. Not months, years. I don't know why I heard months. I don't know why. But that's not possible, right? Unless you're like medically discharged or something. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles energy. So he held back, and he also is feeling like you're holding back from telling him like the true information. He feels like not everything is what it seems. I'm getting a lot of Selena Gomez energy right now, and be very transparent. I have no idea why. So Sagittarian energy probably, because isn't Selena Gomez a Sagittarius, right? Or maybe a Cancer. Hold on. Selena Gomez zodiac sign.
According to Yahoo, Selena Gomez's zodiac sign is Cancer. This sign is for birthdays that fall between June 21st and July 22nd. Those who have the Cancer star sign are said to be emotional, nurturing, and highly intuitive.
She stopped reading, but the end of it says Cancerians can also be sensitive and at times insecure. But here's the thing, a lot of people can. Okay, but it's just they display it differently. They just display it differently. That's all. All right. I love her. I've had reoccurring dreams of meeting her all my life. LOL. I was like, I don't know why I keep getting Selena Gomez. I was like, what the fuck? I'm also getting look at her now. Yes, I feel that way. Like I showed I can do it without a man. Exactly. Like I feel like you can. Whenever you build that platform, whenever you have this like strong front, like you're like, you know what? Even if somebody doesn't want to be connected to me, at least I know I got this going, and at least I know my hard work and my effort is really paying off. And for some reason, I'm getting that Lady Gaga quote. She's like, a man could like wake up and say, I don't love you, but your work, they'll take all your effort and they'll see, and I feel like that's a little bit inaccurate, her statement there, because like sometimes your work will just let you go after you put like 25 years in a company, but it's something that you built and something that you have control over and something that you can do. That's like, it means something to you, so I completely understand. But let's get into the Eight of Pentacles energy. You have the Seven of Swords coming forth in the upright. And do you remember that dream that I had a long time ago? I told you about this dream. And it was when I had like ran into you and were in my dream, and like I ran into you and we both had like a weird movie premiere or something like that. It was weird. It was weird. Okay? And I'm thinking about it now. And that was like what, a year, or maybe it was a year, maybe 2 years ago? I don't know. Maybe a year ago, right? Anyway, so maybe like a year ago. Somewhere last year in there. Now, he's also only seeing you right now, and he's seeing you reign with your successes. I don't know why I'm seeing you get like, are you thinking about starting your own YouTube channel and starting like a blog or something like that? Because you could end up reaching a really good accolade to like, I'm seeing like the YouTube kind of like plaque, the gold one. What is the gold one? Hold on. YouTube gold plaque number. Oh shit! It's awarded to channels that reach a million subscribers. It's made of gold-plated brass, which is pretty hard. You know what I mean? But at the same time, is it possible? Yes, queen. But for some reason, I'm getting like some kind of accolade, some kind of trophy, some kind of like something that is really like other people are like, damn, like she really, something happened here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. But let's get into the Sun card, signifying Leo season. So Cancerian season could be a dominant time, okay, for the both of you guys, because of how dominant like Selena Gomez energy is like coming through here, okay? And you never know. I never am the one to be like, oh, you're never going to meet a celebrity. You're never going to do that. Well, you think that's never going to happen? Like, I know people who literally like have run into like celebrities just like going to the corner store and like getting something. They're like, shit, is that who I think it was? And they might have like these full-blown conversations with them, but do they pass by them and see that they exist and they're real people and they're like, whoa, okay, yeah, it's happened. You know what I mean? So it can happen that you end up meeting, you know what I mean? It could, but I don't feel like, this is what the spread about. I'm just saying to give you hope for that. You know what I mean? And you said, yes, I've run into a few. That's what, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Especially if you visit Miami from time to time, they're down there, they're chilling. I had like this dream of wanting to run into G-Eazy when I was down there, but he wasn't down there when I was down there. Okay, Steph, he wasn't. He was in... Like, damn, bitch, how did you know where he is? I followed him on TikTok. I was like, oh, I gotta meet him. I was like, how tall is he in person? Like, you know what I mean? Now, this nigga in California. Anyway, so, 4, and I'm not going over there. 4, I'm not into it anymore. I went over there before, I had my fun there. I'll go there if there's a chance or an opportunity, if there's like a purpose there. But as far as me just willingly, like, oh, I just want to go to LA for the day, and so, no, I'm okay. Okay, but let's get into it. You might also do some spontaneous traveling, and he could end up getting really envious of this if you end up posting about it, like a trip, like a flying, and all of that, the whole process. I'm seeing you kind of like post the process of the trip. Like in my mind's eye, and I'm seeing an IG post where he's swiping, and he has this kind of like scowled look as well. Now, he also feels like maybe you're ignoring your feelings about him and ignoring him just in general and just trying to hyper focus on yourself. But he also feels like the spiritual notation, like maybe you're creating these boundaries on purpose. He feels like you're the one creating these boundaries, which is very interesting stuff. Very interesting, may I add. But let's get into some love messages, see what comes out. Sorry, guys, I gotta put coconut oil. I gotta put coconut. I wash my hands, so it's anyway. So let's get into how is E feeling about this, though. Dear Stu, when will you choose to let my past mistakes go, or are you planning to make me hate my existence forever? People make mistakes. I have already apologized for my own mistakes, especially with how I used to treat you. I just wish you would let the past go that I try to hide. I don't want to live back in time. I want to live in the now with you, regardless of what you or I have been through. When you choose to let the past go, things will be better between us. Love, yours is also something coming forth. Okay, so this is supposed to be Eve wanting to make amends with you, but almost like, is she going to keep bringing up past stuff, or are we going to just like move on past this? And then he also feels like you feel this way about him. Dearest you, the love you seek does not seek you. When that love seeks you, she will find you. Do not become obsessed with love from another. Be obsessed with the love of God and how it is constantly being poured into your life. This does not mean that you will never find love. This means that the person you choose to love does not seek or see you in the same way. And I really don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is how he's feeling about you. Like how, like, he feels like you feel about him, if that makes sense. So, dearest you, I will reach out to you very unexpectedly. I will want to hang out. I crave your body. And I don't know why I feel like you're going to have plans for the day. Like, he's going to expect you to drop everything, rearrange everything. He may even show up late. You know what I mean? I crave your body, your mind to spend some time with you. I hope you'll be free and maybe make me a priority. I know I don't have any right to ask, but I need to know that I mean more to you than anything and anyone else. Please make time to see me, and I will do the same for you. I will not be sleeping over, although I will want to. I will stay for a little while to hang out and maybe even get physically affectionate with each other. What do you say? Are you free today for me? Love, yours. So he's going to try to like emotionally manipulate you a little bit, Pisces, that shit. Okay, and try to get you to kind of like falter on your boundaries a little bit and falter on your plans that you already had for the day or things of that nature. But be really grounded with what you want and what you desire, and don't feel like you have to give in order to like make it work again or anything like that, okay? A grounding crystal that transmutes negative energy and provides stability. This is smoky quartz. This piece assists those barraged with psychic information. So you may also be receiving like many downloads, especially when you're in the presence of E, okay? When you're in the presence of E, like sometimes you receive a lot of downloads and sometimes he gets a lot of downloads, because Pisces energy, they just naturally get psychic information. They don't know where it comes from. They just like say it, and it's just kind of psychic, and you're just like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? I know, because my grandma used to do it, my sister used to do it, my brother-in-law did it like all the time, and he just like didn't realize it. And I was like, okay. So, so it's just like, I completely understand that with Pisces energy because I grew up around it. So, but I do feel strongly like he's going to try to make an effort and reach out to you unexpectedly when you already have something else going on, maybe even have plans with somebody else. And it's going to really irritate you when he decides to show up maybe even a little bit late, okay? So just be kind of mentally and emotionally prepared for that. But that's what I'm receiving for you. You're welcome, AB. And also congratulations on your channel. Or not your IG page. All right, guys. So I'm going to close up the live for this morning's reads. I'm going to be live again at around 7 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and work on some mini channeled messages for those who purchased a read during the live stream and get that sent out to you guys through email. So definitely look up the email if I am sending it through Square. So just make sure that you check, the spam and the promotion, okay, box, because sometimes it'll just filter automatically to there. So just definitely check that. And that'll be sent out to you shortly, guys. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And until next time, bye for now.